you don't do that to anybody. They're not stray animals. Or should I say rescue animals? They're human beings, and they're not being treated as human beings when you tell them that they have 8 days to get out of their house. And this should not happen. This should not happen. The government should not treat people this way.
How did you hear that it was 8 days?
From you guys, the Standard Times. You reported it, WPRI reported it, WLNE reported it,
And my sister works
WHDH
at
reported
Rockdale,
it.
and it was eight days.
Everyone here said 8 days. The administrator here told me 8 days. So it's been in the media for what, a week?
May 3rd is the last day for Rockdale Care.
Right, and May 24th is the last day for this one. So, to me, the biggest problem is the time. The closing is bad because it affects the psychology of the folks that live here. But then the government compounds that human tragedy by rushing it.
Yep.
How do they explain? Somebody has to explain how that happens and why there's people around whoever decided that thought that was okay. Nobody stopped that person and said, hey, wait, boss, we can't do that. These are human beings, and you can't put them out in 8 days. It doesn't work like that. And if the DPH, the Department of Public Health, if they're gonna make that decision that they have to close down within 8 days, and this is Bedford Gardens I'm talking about, because I know for a fact they had 8 days.
And Rockdale Care.
In Rockdale. If the government is gonna make that decision, then they should send in an agency or help to help these folks close them down, because they had no plan here. They still have no plan here. I spoke to the administrator today. He has no plan how to do any of this. He's never closed down a nursing home, is what he told me.
Same
and
thing
he said
at
there's
Rockdale.
no plan.
Same thing at Rockdale.
So the nursing homes had no plan for how to break this down. And I'm wondering, why do they have to break it down so fast? What's the rush? What's the rush? Everyone standing here, there's 4 of us, we all pay taxes, right? For the general welfare of everyone in the Commonwealth. Why doesn't it apply to these folks? I mean, just why can't the state keep the homes open, or why couldn't they? I understand this breaking news that they might keep it open a little bit longer now. Maybe it's because of some public pressure finally, but why can't they give them 6 months? Why can't they give them a year? Why are you going to compound what's the tragedy of this by saying get out within this by this date, and it's only 8 days? Who does
or even
that?
30 days.
Even 30 days.
When you think about, these are patients who have health issues, highly skilled needs. You have to
place them in the right place.
Right.
And what I've seen here is nursing homes showing up, representatives from other nursing homes showing up, and just walking in and looking at different patients and assessing them, and just kind of like, we'll take this one, or maybe we'll take this one.
Like shopping for cats and dogs.
Right, and I'm thinking, this should not be how we run things.
Without identifying someone by name, is there a story of a patient you can tell who may not really have somewhere else to go?
Every single one of them. In fact, I talked to a man today. He's in a wheelchair. I believe he's missing a leg, I'm not sure. And he told me himself he has no place else to go. He has no idea where he's going to go. I think he signed the petition. He's saying he's not leaving anyway. But I don't think anyone here has a place to go.
They're afraid.
Yeah, I don't think they have a place to go.
Right. They're forced.
And so somebody has to be accountable for who made this decision to hurry this up. That's my concern. It's not so much, okay, look, places go out of business every day. Not that this is only a place, this is somebody's home. But even nursing homes go out of business. Nursing homes are under financial stress across this state, across the country. I don't think there's anyone here that doesn't understand that. But there's a way to do things, and then there's a way to do things. They decided in this case that not only are we going to close, we're closing right now, and you got 8 days to get out.
Mm-hmm. And
I'd like to know.
One nurse knows how to do that.
The nurses here had no idea how to do that. I had a nurse crying to me. I don't know her. She's a stranger. She was crying tears to me today because she had no idea what to do. And I'm thinking, how does this happen? Somebody has to be held accountable for this, for that decision.
Where's the support on how do you close? Where's the book?
There's no plan.
How do you close a nursing home?
I think the only plan that they probably have in place would be like a contingency plan if a hurricane's coming next week, right? An evacuation plan. You have to have that in place. But there's no hurricane coming. So they're operating off of just their emotions, their instinct, really nothing. And it's hurry up. And I don't understand what the hurry up is.